Okay, so welcome to this intro on Solana dApps, decentralized applications. Okay, so let's see a traditional app architecture. Normally you have a client as front end and a backend that can be in the cloud, in Google Cloud, on AWS. Your client can be, as we said, can be a web application, a mobile application, a video game. And your backend can be wrote in Python, Node.js, Go, and Rust. And the communication between the front end and the backend is done through the HTTP protocol, sending JSON back and forth. Okay, now let's see the decentralized application architecture. You have the same, a front-end client, and you have Solana as backend. Your client is the same. It can be a web application, an app, a video game, etc. And your backend is written in smart contracts or Solana programs. The communication between the front end or the client and the backend is done through the JSON RPC API, sending JSON back and forth. Okay, so let's see the disadvantages of apps. They have a single point of failure. They can be easily shut down, easily hacked. Governments can take down apps if they don't agree. So if the app is growing and has a lot of clients, the centralized database is very attractive for bad users. And because it has a single point of failure, if the central database shuts down, all the data is compromised. Now the advantages of decentralized blockchains and applications. Your dApp is really hard to take down. All graph nodes must be shut down at the same time. A coordinated attack to node architecture is really hard. Graph theory in math is becoming so popular. The process of human thinking is very similar to graph nodes. Solana now has more than 1.5 thousand nodes and is growing. The problem of a centralized hack. Middlemen institutions holding all the money, for example, and paying to the users. You are relying on a single point of failure. Instead, the blockchain can process the transactions in Solana in real time, so the customer and the client get paid or get the transfer of value in real time with a smart contract. So there is no middleman, no centralized organizations that hold the value, and also all the sensitive information or the user can hold on their behalf in their wallet, and no need to compromise the key, the private key, only a public signature. Users' data. Data is so valuable that there are no free apps. Some companies make huge gains by selling the users' data. So let's go decentralized. With decentralizations, users are chiefs. Maybe some moderation is needed. For example, the marketplaces verify NFTs. But beyond that, projects must focus on empowering users, so all the sensitive data is on their behalf, and the blockchain can store public and non-sensitive data. dApps in Solana. Let's see some categories. Okay, so there is payment dApps. It's like a version of PayPal or Stripe in the decentralized blockchain. So you can, with the smart contracts, perform the change of value, and you can buy actual things with payments, with SPL tokens and with Solana token or wrapped tokens. DeFi. Create a decentralized finance project that enables exchange of tokens that have real utility in the blockchain and in the real world in a decentralized way using smart contracts. Web3. For example, you can create a decentralized version of Uber, of social media, of a search engine. The possibilities are limitless. Gaming. Create a AAA video game that creates real value, has real missions, and empowers users with tokens. And DAOs, the most strategic category, organized without bureaucracy, have investors from all over the world, use NFT as a property validator, and share revenue of your real business with your NFT buyers. Okay, so this tutorial is sponsored by me. I have a Solana Blockchain Developer Foundation course on Udemy where I explain how to write smart contracts. I will link the link in the description. I explain how to create tokens, how to interact with all major wallets, how to send Sol, how to use the JSON RPC API, and much more. Also, I am a creator of NFTs. I will leave the link in the description if you want to get one NFT. I am creating, for example, here I have a collection of apes, like mixed with bird genes or other type of genes. I am working in the 2D and 3D, and the idea is to integrate the characters in a video game. I truly need your support, so thank you. Links in the description.